Hey everyone, it's Renee and welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to show you guys how to make DIY fidget toys. So these fidget toys are getting really popular. I'm seeing a lot of people use them. So I thought it would be really cool to make a few myself. And this month I'm doing a giveaway where I'm giving away a Amazon Fire HD8 tablet. The only rule to enter this giveaway is that you must be subscribed. Also, if you want a bonus entry, you can add me on Instagram. And I think that's enough chit chat, let's get started. So the first fidget toy is going to be made out of clothespins. So you're pretty much just going to detach the little metal piece that's on there. And it's pretty easy, you just kind of like pull it and it comes right off. So now I'm going to connect all of these together. So sliding this one through the little spiral and then sliding the top also through the spiral. And then I'm going to connect them all together that same way. So here's what 7 of them looks like. And I'm going to add on like one more just to make this a little bit bigger. Now I'm just going to close the circle. And that's pretty much it for this fidget toy. So this one is like super simple to make, but it's like super cool to play with. It like collapses in on itself, but then you can pull it back out to shape. And you can also use it like one-handed too. So this is like really sturdy, and I think this is a definite must. I really like this one. So the next fidget toy is probably the easiest one out of them all. So the smallest rubber bands that I have is like this size, but the actual rubber band size that you should use is more like this size. And you're also going to need a few beads. So just taking the rubber band and putting it through the bead like so. Doing the same with the other one. And then you're creating something that looks like this. And then you just loop it over top of your pencil. This is why you're supposed to have a smaller rubber band instead. So if your rubber band is too big like mine, you can actually just loop it around again. So pretty much what this does is like lets you fidget with like these little beads that's on there. So while you're like listening to your teacher or you're reading a book, you're kind of like fidgeting with these beads. So yeah, that one is super easy to do. The next fidget toy, you will need some key rings, and you'll also need some beads. Put a few beads on each of the key rings. So I did 5 key rings, and each of the key rings has 3 beads on them. So now I'm going to connect the key rings together. So you could keep it like this if you wanted to, but I'm going to close mine together. And that kind of makes it like more interesting to play with. I don't know why, but I really like the sound of the beads. I feel like there's a lot of like sensory moving with this, especially with all of the beads on there. There's no like real structure to this. It's kind of like all over the place, but you can like turn it all kinds of like funny ways. This one is definitely the most noisy out of all of the ones that I've done so far. So I'm not sure if this one would be good for like a classroom setting with like all of the beads on them because they're kind of loud. So if you were to take this to like class or something, I would just do like the key rings instead. But just to like have at home or to like have on a keychain or something, I think this one would be perfect. So I saw a company making these really cute like colorful zipper bracelets. And I thought that was such a good idea because when I was a kid or even now, I find myself like playing with my zipper a lot. So I thought it would be really cool to make my own DIY like zipper bracelet. So I went to the craft store and I picked up these sew-on zippers. So it's not as like colorful as like the zipper bracelets that you can buy. So I'm going to use a hot glue gun to bond the edges together. I have a very small hand, so it kind of fits in there quite easy. So pretty much as you're like in class or doing whatever it is that you're doing, you could be like playing with your bracelet here, unzipping it, and then, you know, zipping it up. As you guys can hear, these zippers are like really loud though. I don't know, the ones that you get from the craft store are kind of cheap. They're only like $1. I feel like I would like this more if it was like more quiet and easier to unzip. It's not a very pleasant sounding zipper, but I think for $1 though, it could be something that you could use. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching these DIYs. Also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!